Hey, it's Elise Pickett with the Urban Harvest, and today I am going to show you how to plant sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a great option, one that I always tell my clients to do, because although I'm one of those crazy people who likes to garden year-round in Florida, most people don't. When summer hits and the bugs come out and the heat is hot, nobody wants to be in the garden. So sweet potatoes are a great way for you to continue growing without really having to maintain anything. Once they're established, the rain that we get during the summer is more than enough to take care of them. They don't really need fertilizer. They don't usually get pests. So they're a very, very low maintenance crop that you can kind of plant and just forget about it. So they're a great option if you're not really partial to actually gardening on a regular basis during the summer. Once you plant the beds, you can basically walk away and come back in the fall to harvest your sweet potatoes. Just because it's time to move into a new season, summer is well on the way here, it is definitely time for sweet potatoes. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to yank every single thing out of the bed if it's not time yet. So you can let some of your greens and such continue growing until they're ready to quit and have your sweet potatoes coming in the meantime. So to prep the beds, you're just going to want to dig just a little bit down into the soil. Sweet potatoes root along the vine. So the more the vine is buried, the more sweet potatoes you're going to get. So I like to start the vines in a little trench, and that just gives me more room to build up the mound as they grow. I'm gonna go ahead and bury this vine along its length. It'll kind of work through the soil on its own, but I generally like to loosen it up a little bit and get that in there. And I try to go along the entire length of the vine and get as much of it buried as possible and just basically leave the leaves sticking out. And that just gives it the most area to get things growing, to get those sweet potatoes growing. If a leaf or two, because like right now these are very, very small manageable vines because they're new slips, they're new starts. But eventually your sweet potato is going to be going so crazy you're not going to know what to do with all of that vine. So if some of the leaves get covered up, it's not going to hurt the plant or anything, but it does need at least some leaves sticking up to continue its growth. That's it. That's all there is to it. They don't need much water or care. I'm going to leave the soil mounded on the side to slowly cover them up over the season. And it's a nice, low maintenance, easy to care for plant over the summer months. Got our sweet potatoes planted and in the ground. I'll be showing you a video later on that gives you the details on how to continue covering them as the season progresses, so that you have an abundance of sweet potatoes come fall. If you found this helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button with the little bell next to it so you're alerted every time a new video comes out. And I look forward to growing with you.